Hi everyone, it's Gail, and it is Mixed Media Monday. And I have some stuff I want to do with the grungy clusters, stuff I want to share, stuff I want to get ready to go. So let's do that. Let's say hi and hugs first to Maria, Annette, Donna, and Janelle. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Oh, hey guys. So here's what I want to share. I got a couple new kits from Vibe of Vintage on Etsy. And I got these, they're kind of, I don't know what to call them exactly, but they're black bits that I have really enjoyed having the pop of black on my clusters. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, for instance, this just has a little film strip on it, but that pop of black, I feel like really adds something. So, kind of excited about those. Here's one with just a black number. But yeah, they I got them cut out. They need a little work, however. So I am gonna kind of look at them and decide what they need. I have all my bins out. This one's Tim Holtz. That can go on the bottom there. This is a lot of the Vibe of Vintage stuff, so I thought I might just put things in there. Also, she has a postal thing too. Digital, geez, thing. Yeah. So I got those cut out too. Those just need to be distressed. So that's not too much. These were from Saved by Grace Creations. I found them when I was cleaning out my little trolley, and I think they'd be awesome on these grungy things. So I think we'll make a few too, but I just really wanted to check these out. Now, these I'm kind of at first when I got these, I thought I could use this punch on them, but that to take the slot out, but that's not going to work because, you know, like how am I going to get up in here, right? So that needs to stay as is. But what I'm wondering is if I would enjoy it more if it just was distressed a little on those, just to kind of knock them back just a little bit. Yeah, I do. I think I like that. I think I like that better. So that's good to know. Okay. Then some of these things, I felt like I needed to take my black distress ink and go around and just do the edges of some of them. Yeah, I think I prefer that. I don't know. I kind of like these the way they are. So maybe we'll leave those white as they are. And then this one I'll do, oops. Oh, just kind of get it knocked back a little on that. The ones with the slot and the little dots here, I feel like that gives it a little more personality too than just the slots. But yeah, so those are basically ready to go, as is this. Then I feel like I had more. What did I do with them? Are they in a different basket? I don't know. There were more though, because there were more like this that are kind of like the little jaggedy things. And I swear I had another baggie too. So what did I do with them? I don't know. Oh gosh. The good news is though, is that I could probably, print them again, you know, I totally can print them again because that's why you get digitals. But yeah, the organization is just a little scary right now, guys. Yeah, I like this one better with a little distress on it too. Okay, so those are actually gonna go in here. They're ready to go, but they're too tall for my other basket. This was from a punch at my retreat. So that's how I got that punched like that. But anyway, now I have those to play with too. And I'm excited about that. I am totally baffled about what I did with the other though. That's so interesting. Okay, whatever. When I'm off camera, I'll search for them. Okay, so my black ink. It's my black ink one. There's my black. Okay. So I was just going to see how some of these would look. But this is kind of cool too, isn't it? But like, see how the white, just from cutting them out, is kind of showing. And I thought maybe some black ink. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's awesome. I was hoping like this one, again, it's just from cutting it out. I couldn't help but leave a little bit of white. So I'm just gonna cool. Yeah, like look at this. Isn't that fun? That's a fun one. So I'm gonna try and get all the edges of that. I think I got it. So that one's gonna go in my tiny bits. The tiny bits there. This one will be a tiny bit too. Yeah, that helps quite a bit. Good. Well, I can do that off camera, but I just kind of wanted to check, and I thought I'd keep these handy. I might like to use something out of the bag that's not prepared yet, if you will. Let's real quick, I wanted to look and see, what these will look like when they're distressed too. I think these would make a cool booklet like I made with Tim Holtz stuff. I'll have to show you, but I think that would be cool with these. So what I thought I'd do is on a weekend when I have some time and I'm just watching sports or something, I'll go through and get these all distressed. Yeah. Let's just show you the contrast and the difference. Yeah. Much better with the distressing. Okay. But let me show you what I was talking about. I can grab it easily. I'm thinking these postal ones would make a cool book like this book that I did with all the clustery stuff. I think I did this over on Patreon. So, yeah. Yeah, I think this would make a cool book like that too. Okie dokie. Should we do some little clustery things? Why not, right? I also found, when we were going through stuff, I found these. So maybe we'll pull those out and use a bit of those. Okay, these are tabs and cheesecloth and stuff. Put that out. And let's see. I think I'm just going to use what I have already ready to go, because rather than stamp anything, because I'm going to lunch and I don't want inky fingers. So, okay, let's just see what we have here to play with. Let's do one of these. We haven't done one of these in a while. I was thinking one of these rusty bullnose clips from Triple V Vintage would be kind of cool to close that up. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Let's put in the cart a little bit before the horse, but yeah. See how fun those black things are going to be? I think they're going to be so fun. Let me use this one. I'm going to put that right there. Don't know what else we're putting on this one though. I do have gravel right here. These are from Sweet Pea Curiosities. And I think there's some smaller pictures. It might be kind of fun to do one of those for a change. Where was those ones? Like, are these too big though? They might be too big. They're cool though, aren't they? Just fits. Just. I think I'm going to do this one because I think I can put some stuff around it and still be able to see it. Well, just playing with stuff I have on my desk. I do think I'm going to take my distress ink and go across. I just think I like it a little less white. Okay, so if I did that, let's look in here and see if there's any black ones, or are they all red, white, and blue? Yeah. Okay. What else would we like on here? Maybe. Ooh, what about one of these flowers? I think I'm liking that. I feel like I might. Do I want something across there? see. I like that. Okay. Okay, let's see how we go here. See if we like it once it's finished. Kind of nice to have a line on the stamping to be able to follow. I like having the stamping that's on there show, so don't want too much. So these flowers from Saved by Grace Creation, they are made out of upholstery fabric. Super cute idea. Oops. Get that particularly straight, but straight enough, I guess. Put that there. And this one I'm going to put on with. So it's like 3 little circles, and then she's got a brad on there. So I'm going to use fabric tack on this. Because it's not a mixed media day if you don't have fabric tack all over your fingers. Try to be careful just so I'm not all sticky when I go to lunch. Okay. So there is that, and I could move that over a little bit. Does it need anything else? I really kind of like the simplicity of it. Okay, I'm going to call that one done. Put it over here in our done pile. Okay, so we need another base. That's a fun little, just could be a pocket, could be a journal card, whatever. So what would we like to play with on it? You know, one of these round things might be nice. Maybe almost like a tab. Okay. Covers up the whole thing. Nope. That's not gonna work. Okay. I don't know. Let's see if there's something in here. These are fun and grungy. Go slightly under there. Could be there. That move up a little bit. Okay. that's it so far, but I'm going to glue a few things. Committing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm committing. So under there. Actually, I'm going to put this on as if it were a pocket. Ish. Because maybe we'll tuck something in there. Yep. Okay, and then this. This is just on paper, not cardstock, so he's ripping a little bit, but that's okay. It just makes it look more grungy. Okay, there. And then you go like that. Okay. Now, I feel like I want something under here. So, what do we have? Probably, I don't know if we have anything thin enough. Nope, there's that. Some left over of that. Want it all the way. I just want it there. And this this is a piece that it didn't print all the way because her digitals are A4, but it kind of gives you some interesting things to play with, even though they're, you know, not as big as they're supposed to be or whatever. Okay, there's that. Now what? Nope. What's that? Ampersand. Yes. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I have a feeling I'll be reprinting these quite a bit. But that's okay. That's why you get digitals. Okay. I feel like I want a little piece, if I can get to it here. Get rid of that. Of faux vintage tape. Smaller piece. I kind of just want it right there. So oh, except that was going to be a pocket. Wrap that around. Okay. Okay, now for the pocket. What could we put in there? See, you could just slide a little something in there. I could back something. It's too big. Yeah, I'm going to back that with a little bit of cardstock. Okay, just had to find one that would work. I think this is almost out of glue, but maybe there's enough for one label. Yep. Oop. Okay. No worries, I have more glue stick. Okay. Okay. Then let's just tuck that in there. Can stick out slightly. Okay. There we go there, I think. Okay, another base. Should we do this? This is an old receipt. It's a digital of a receipt. And then I just did a bunch of stamping all over it. I feel like this one would be a good one for postal. Because, yeah, it's... Okay. I have some strips here. Like maybe this one. We want to go like that. Down the middle. Or do we want something skinnier so more of this shows? I think I do. Looks like I'm gonna have to make some more of those one of these days that are getting low. Be right about there. And so something like that. And then what? Oops. Dumped a piece on the floor. Want something a bit postal-y. Let's play with that for a second. There's one with a stamp on it. That could be good. Certified. I was thinking about maybe a circle somewhere. circle and then a little number something. I don't want green. There's a blue. I don't think so. I kind of like that. Yeah. Let's play with that a bit. Okay. So those were like that. This is like that. And let's glue. Probably better have my glue book, otherwise messes will be made on the desk. And this is just a strip that was left over when I was cutting out a digital. Okay. And then put this on. Right there. Okay, and this is very heavy cardboardy stuff. I don't even know what this came from. Packaging maybe? Like that, I think is how I had it. Something like that. And then this down here. I didn't like that much, so that bit of stamping very much, so we'll get rid of it. Okay. Fingernails on a chalkboard, that was. Okay, and you. Right there. Okay. Now I think right here I want some tape. I'm gonna make it skinnier than this, but maybe about right there. Maybe like that. Okay. All right, so that's garbage. These are still good. Okay. Have I done all I can done on that? I think I want a dangle. At the top of this. Right here. And I'm feeling copper for some reason. Ugh. Okay. then what I'm wondering is, okay, over in here. Oh, I need to use some of that for backing. I need to remember to use that. Oh, my itty bits here. So maybe that one. Looking for something that's not. Oh, that's with the red. Nope, too much red. Gonna go with that one. Okay, so also need a bulb pin. I mean, I could put that on there though with just that. Maybe that's what I'll do. We'll see if I can do it. I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be too hard. So maybe I want to take this off. I think I do. I'm going to put that in there. And then we're going to just use the bulb pin. Are you going to hang right or no? There we go. It's pretty good. Okay, so did that one. How we doing time-wise? Better check. Okay, we got about 20 minutes. You think we can get one more piece done? It's only 4 pieces, but you know, I had to play with my new things a little bit. Still need to find those though. That's driving me bananas of where those are. I probably have them stuck somewhere where I thought, okay, then I can just distress them and whatever. I don't know. I need to do some more stamping with bees and bugs and stuff. I love this. Oh, here's a, that's a fun slide. Isn't it? Okay, well, we'll have to do bugs one of these days soon. This is fun too. I don't know what I want to use for my base on this one. Ooh, that's pretty. This would be a good base. Let's do a smaller one. Yeah, let's do a smaller one. My smaller ones grow to be bigger ones because I keep grabbing bigger pieces to work with. Where's that? Oh, here it is. It's right beside me. What I was wondering about was one of these little ruler things. Like this one. It's kind of fun. I think I might do that and then put some sort of butterfly or something for the focal point. Okay. that. I don't think I have any. Don't have anything, any butterflies or anything. That's an issue. Need to have those things to play with. I mean, there's a butterfly, but I could cut him out. Let's cut him out. We just cut him out and use him. I just wanted the butterfly. I didn't want it to cover up everything underneath of it. But I feel like this one is a good size. I think we'll keep his antlers because I'm feeling generous today. You're welcome, Mr. Butterfly. I like to go across the antenna and up the wing. It's just my antenna / antler strategy. Then I go down that side of it and then go up the rest of the wing. I don't know, works for me. Okay, dipping in and out and in and out, in and out, in and out. There we go, just like that. Yes. I like that better because more of the pieces underneath show. Okay, now I said I need to use some of this fuzzy stuff for background. Should we see if we can? This was stuff we cut off from a project we did the other day. I'm going to glue that on the butterfly. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what happens. Making him have fuzzy wings. Okay, get another piece for over here. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, just a little bit. Don't need to overdo it. Very fun. Okay, so now we're going to put you right smack in the middle. And it's just a little cluster. I think I need to put a little glue on the antlers so they don't get pulled off. Okay, just a little cluster, but I think maybe I'm going to put something on his body. Let's do a little blingy something on his body. I'm just going to do 3. Okay. And there we go. Little cluster. Okay. I think we can do one more little one. Okay, let's find a base. That's a fun base. I just saw this. Thought would that be fun? Might be a fun place to start. Okay, I might do this on here. You might be able to see it better. Okay. Then we want something to go across here. That's too big. It's a little too close in color to the base, I feel like. So we'll keep trying here. I would go over this way because I like that number right there. Okay, I like that. I think, oh, look. I did have a butterfly right there. I think I want something round right there. But that, do I want a bottle cap? This color maybe. Yeah, kind of like that. I feel like I kind of want something right there. Nope. Nope, I guess I don't. So, I think I'll commit to the bottle cap. I think I had it right about there-ish. That's where it's going to go. We've committed. Like that. Then this. Like that. Okay. Too big. But I feel like I kind of want something there. What though? What? I don't mind that. I feel like I want something smaller though. There's a heart. That's about the size I wanted. Okay. I'm going to just go around it with some black ink though. Give it a little more of an edge. Very delicate operation that was. But it matches the milk cap. So, yeah, and that's just kind of the size I wanted right there. I think I'm going to call that one good. Could I use something across there? Just something tiny. Don't have anything tiny enough. This is just a maybe. But I was wondering what I might have. I love these ones, and these are all I have left. It's very sad. I haven't been able to find one like this. But would I want that across there? Nope. Too shiny. Okay, I'm going to call that good. And we are going to look at what we did and call it a Mixed Media Monday. Okay, I'll hold them up to the camera so you can see better. So that's our little one we just did. Little cluster. We have a little bit bigger cluster. And I'm liking the fuzzies around the wing. We have a postal thing that we'll find a use for. We have this one with the little part that comes out. It's just kind of something different. And then this, which once you open it up, you can write on the whole inside. So there we go. I got to play with my little black bits a little bit, and then we got to make a few things. So thanks everybody so much for being here. I hope you have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.